moment on this conference that I went for in Nairobi, when the South African Minister of Transport stood up in the gathering where there are political parties from all over the world, and he said to me, he said, I want to applaud Liberia because your election was so tight, hotly contested, and President Bouazizi only defeated President Weah less than 30,000 votes. And yet, President Weah conceded. He said, you people should continue that democracy. I was proud. I'm going to say anyway, therefore, President, we have to concede and keep our democracy on the path it is. It's something, of course, I'm proud of, and I'm happy he did that. I would praise him any day for that, because not many Africans can do that. Look, let's stop all these political norms. When people do something good, praise them. He could have stayed in power like other people. Yes, he could have done that. When President Bouazizi
le président du fondateur de Peace and Sport, Joel Bouzou, également à lui remettre un autre cadeau. George, this is one of the jerseys from the Ice Monaco, together with this special awards from Peace and Sport to Mr. George Weah. George, maybe you can say another word, please.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You know, when you dedicate your life for people, with all results, it counts in the afterlife. My entire life is to represent people, because I believe everyone needs peace to survive. Without peace, always difficult. And to receive this award from you is for the people of Liberia, for the peace that it brought to our nation. Because you, I remember when I was working for the United Nations UNICEF, when we go to the battlefield and see young children with guns, it's their desire to bring peace that put me on the stage. So this will go to them. It's a symbol of what they did. And today we have peace in our country is because of the Liberian people. So this will go to the Liberian people. Thank you very much.
Encore de grands applaudissements pour Ice Monaco.
Kindly hit pause the share button, share with friends, share with family members. Let's have a wonderful time here today. Share with as many persons as you can share with, because today is going to be a wonderful day.
Le fondateur de Peace and Sport, Joel Bouzou, également à lui remettre un autre cadeau. George, this is one of the jerseys from the Ice Monaco, together with this special awards from Peace and Sport to Mr. George Weah. George, maybe you can say another word, please.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You know, when you dedicate your life for people, with all results, it counts in the afterlife. My entire life is to represent people, because I believe everyone needs peace to survive. Without peace, always difficult. And to receive this award from you is for the people of Liberia, for the peace that it brought to our nation. Because I remember when I was working for the United Nations UNICEF, when we go to the battlefield and see young children with guns, it's their desire to bring peace that put me on the stage. So this will go to them. It's a symbol of what they did. And today we have peace in our country is because of the Liberian people. So this will go to the Liberian people. Thank you very much. When we go to the battlefield and see young children with guns, it's their desire to bring peace that put me on the stage. So this will go to them. It's a symbol of what they did. And today we have peace in our country is because of the Liberian people. So this will go to the Liberian people. Thank you very
much.
A proof of corruption. I'm not surprised that these things are happening. And that Joseph Newman Boyka is on record of telling the people, knowing very well how our system is. Joseph Newman Boyka told the people, you can steal. You just make sure you take the money and give it here. And we all know majority of our government officials are very mean. But Joseph Newman Boyka told them, you can steal the money. You just make sure when you steal the money, you use the money here. And I want to play this, my people.
We want to encourage those who want to remain corrupt and steal money, that I beg the money should be used to bless our people. Thank you and God bless.
This is Joseph Newman Boyka telling the people, those who want to steal money, go ahead, you can steal. It's not a crime for you to steal under me, but use the money.
Johnny be the problem.
All people call you well. Some people call you Paramelis. Someone then call you Country Giant. For me, I call you Someone like me with heavy sin. The mother with me heavy sin. Yana wanna heavy sin. These people heavy sin. You're like carry heavy sin. You're like fuck heavy sin. I will call you heavy sin. Pape, oh. Or responsible leader, man of his rod. I will always tell a thing out. I wish I was 18 to be 40 number 2 all the way. Mama like me with heavy sin. The mother with me heavy sin. Yana wanna heavy sin. These people heavy sin. You're like carry heavy sin. You're like fuck heavy sin. I will call you heavy sin. Pape, oh. After just 5 years, every sin I build the hospitals, every sin I build the schools, every sin I build the roads, electricity, all the people may be sleeping while you working. They don't know you doing the best. They criticize, but just be focused. Every sin you are sent for heaven. The sleepy monkey them say the rose you burying as I walk. Only were there for 12 years. They not pay us in sour. See the military hospital, now you pure. All the thing was too bad. To take from there, then we put them there. Oh la la, Mama la be heavy sin. The magia with me heavy sin. Yana boy me heavy sin. Sis people people heavy sin. You're like carry heavy sin. You're like foot heavy sin. I will go in heavy sin. Pape oh.
I will be coming to you shortly to ask you to renew for a second time the mandate that you gave me 6 years ago.
So, fellow Liberians, home and abroad, as usual, it's a privilege again for us to be on here. And we urge that you do us a favor. And that favor that we want you to do for us is to please hit for us the share button. We want you to share with friends, share with family members, share with as many persons as you can share with. And let's all of us have, a very, very wonderful time. A very wonderful time. So, again, all of you are invited. I appreciate all of you. I want to say thank you so much for your presence here. It's always a privilege when we have you. It's always a privilege for us to be together. So, again, I want to say thanks to all of you. Hit for us the share button and let's do this together. Welcome to the Redemption Hour of Under the Palava Hut, where we discuss issues relative to the growth and development of Liberia, where the facts is uncompromising, where we present to you the reality that is obtaining in Liberia, where we do not look at face or name in order for us to discuss the issue. I want to use this time to welcome every one of you, and I do appreciate you. I want to also beg you and appeal to you. If you are not following us on our YouTube channel under the Palava Hut, we want to appeal to you to please follow us on our YouTube channel. We are on YouTube under the Palava Hut. Let me just show you how the YouTube is like so that when you go there, you will see what we are talking about. So on our YouTube channel, you are going to see this. This is our YouTube channel. Let me just bring it to you here. So this is our YouTube channel. Please follow us on YouTube. Follow us on YouTube. This is the YouTube channel you are going to see under the Palava Hut. This is the YouTube channel right here. You are going to see under the Palava Hut. Sorry. So this is our YouTube channel. So if you are on YouTube following us, we want to say thank you so very kindly for what you continue to do. We appreciate you for your continuous support to our page on YouTube. Kindly share with others. And for those of you who are not following us, we appeal to you to please also follow us on YouTube. We are appealing to you to follow us on YouTube. So this is the channel on YouTube. You can follow us on YouTube. Also, when you're on Instagram, you can follow us there. When you are on, X, is it X? Yeah, it's X now. You can follow us on X and all the other platforms. You're going to see this there. So again, I want to say welcome to each and every one of you. We appreciate you. And let's do this together. Let's do this together. In a special way, let me recognize and welcome my own brother, Emmanuel Bro. How are you, sir? I want to appreciate you and thank you so much for what you continue to do. We appreciate you. I want to welcome Mohammed Mariama J. Sharif. Thank you so much for following us. Mohammed Mariama J. Sharif, you are welcome. Chef, thank you so much, Chef TV. We appreciate you. Thank you for your presence here. Chef TV, thank you so much. We want to welcome and appreciate Fatou Sharif. Thank you so much for joining us, Fatou Sharif. It's a privilege for us to have you here. Thank you so very kindly. We appreciate your presence. Thank you. All right. Chef, want us to bring us on the panel. Okay, so bring me on the panel. No problem, Chef. We can bring you on the panel. We can definitely do that. So what we do, let me just give you my number. I'm going to pin my number, Shelf. You can get to me after the show. Let's discuss. Let's discuss. Let's discuss. You can get this number. This is my or my WhatsApp number. This is my direct number. Just give me a text like you are requesting you want to come on the panel. That's good. We can do that. We can bring you. You don't have to align with our ideas. You don't have to agree with us. You don't have to be, or align with what we are aligned with. We can definitely do that. So again, Shelf TV, you have our number. 443-991-3356 is our number. You can just text us on YouTube or text us through regular stuff, and then let's begin from there. We can definitely get you on. So I want to say welcome to all of you. I appreciate all of you. I really do appreciate all of you, and thank you so very kindly for joining us. Our other panel will be joining us very soon. We know that they are very busy. They will be joining us very soon. So I want to say welcome to all of you. We appreciate all of you as usual. Thank you and have yourself a wonderful time while we are here. Fellow Liberians, when we were coming up back in grade school down the line, there is a song that we used to sing. Be careful, little moth, what you say. Be careful, little moth, what you say. Be careful, little mouth, what you say. I think it say, cause our Father is in heaven and he watching down on earth. So be careful, little mouth, what you say. So we used to sing that song, right? We used to sing that song. Be careful, little mouth, what you say. Cause your Father is up in heaven and he's watching down on earth. So be careful, little mouth, what you say. Be careful what you wish for. Be careful what you pray for. Be careful what you dearly want. Sometimes I, as a human, believe that God has a way and a purpose to do what he wants to do. Sometimes his delay in our lives, his refusal to give us what we want at a particular time is not because he hates us,
Yes.
but because he wants to prepare us. He wants to put us in a position where we will be strong and prepared and adequately ready to receive what he wants to deliver to us. I am one person who believes that everything that we go through in this life is for a purpose, for a reason. And all of what we go through will help us to understand life better and to be able to prepare ourselves for the changes ahead. Nothing happened by mistake, by coincidence. I believe that everything is divinely planned. Maybe wrong, but that's what I believe. Before we welcome our brother, I just want to throw this out because we have to discuss it. Liberians, especially those in the health field, we listen to these people chanting and singing. You give us 20%, we give you 0%. You harmonize our salary, we harmonize your vote. We heard that song. The videos are here. We've played it over and over. Fellow Liberians, there were people who said, we need a rescue. We now want Buka Denser. You did not say you don't want a man who will disrespect the rule of law. You did not say you don't want a man who will disrespect your children and not provide for them. You did not say you don't want a man who believes in democracy, who believes in development. But you said you now want Buka Denser. You want a rescuer, not knowing you were getting a man who, fellow Liberians, was a devil incarnate in human flesh. We will discuss. We will be brutal with the truth. We will be uncompromising with what we say. And on this note, I want to welcome my own brother, Jake.
Yeah, thank you,
Welcome,
brother.
Chief.
Thank you, brother Sharif, and to the followers once again. Respect, salute to the followers always. As we always say to you people, sharing is free. You're sharing the video. Yeah, we're here for another debate. We're here to discuss the issue. Yeah, thank you so much. But like what you were touching on just now, but I want to ask you 1 minute in your own something.
Yes, sir.
You Cathy Law just now. They want the rescue mission. They don't want Buka dancing, all these things. But Prince, let me put it to you. That be obvious here and honest to the discourse. You think that the God ability of our society that the God has spread lies for all the years, that sank into the labyrinth people the bad story. Okay, why is the state of our nation? When you think about the thinking of the labyrinth people, how can these people allow the people get him? They get the social media at their hand. Praise. You can Google anything, you can fact check anything. Everything that's going on now. Before, let's say now, it's in your hand, the social media. How so? So this society, our society, a state of deeply gullible society that everybody can fall for lies. Because they sang their propaganda, they smear, they force who for 5 good years. Because they were all in the corridor of social media were back. So then they buy the story, please. Then they make that decision. Or you think they order that whole story now? You're looking at factual thing now.
My brother, let me say this to you. Our people over the period, they've shown, the vast majority of them have shown that they take decision before they think of the consequences of that decision. I might be wrong. I repeat, over the period, we have seen that most of our people, they can take decision. They don't ask about the consequences of that decision. They don't ask, but if I take a decision here, what become of me? What become of my children? Is this the right decision that I'm supposed to take? They don't ask the critical question. They can take decision. When they finish taking the decision, then when the repercussion of the decision start to show up, then that's when they start to regret. Also, this is hard, but that is the truth. The level of ignorance amongst our people is very high.
Yeah, how much percent?
My brother, the level of ignorance among our people is like 80%.
Wow. Wow, Prince.
Like 80%.
The whole nation?
My brother, I'm telling you, it's like 80%. I know somebody will say, but what happened to the educated people? I said the level of ignorance among our people is about 80%.
Wow.
Yeah, it's about 80%. Liberia is the only nation, my brother, on earth that you will look at somebody who at the time of his life, all that he did was to please you, was to fight for you, was to give his life to you, was to give everything that he has for you. And at the end of the day, you say to that man that man is not good. Liberians, we are the only people that we will see somebody who lived in millions all through his life. All of his life, he has lived in millions. He played, his hands are clean, and we see how this man made money. We can trace the way he make his money. And we can trace the way the man make his money right in front of us. But we come by and say, the men are poor men, the men are broker, the men corrupt. We are the only people. We are the only people who will take people who are not even qualified to serve as our houseboy to make decision for our lives. But when the consequences of that decision show up, we say the people this, the people that. Imagine Mosorado County, right? Let's look at the level of educated people, or let's look at the percentage of people who are educated on the
Many.
level of. That's good. Look at Mosorado as compared to other counties. Mosorado is where you have, maybe one would say, the cream de la cream in terms
Yes.
of the IQ and etc.
Yes.
Who you voted for your senator?
They voted for Dillon.
Who is
Be-
Dillon?
Because he taught the street, because Prince, he taught a street talk. He told the people that he thought it's a street guy. He know the street. He not educated at that level. That now probably now maybe if he doing some kind of online courses and other things then, but he came deeply from the street. So he play on the gullibility of the people. You're
Brother,
right.
you allow a con man. That's why when I say that sometimes people talk, oh, educate. Look, you allow a con man, a man who is a con artist. Even before he could run for the senatorial seat, there were records that were shown to Liberians that this man tried to fraudulently put on his paper that he graduated from the University of Liberia.
Yeah.
Before he could be senator, that came up and we adequately analyzed it. But still, people said no. Mosorado County, where we get very good percent of the majority population that are level-headed. The people say no, that Dillon we want.
Yes.
So my brother, where are we going?
No, you're
A
right.
man that has no history. A man that has no history. So where are we going? The
No, you're
level
right.
of ignorance that is being displayed
Yeah,
by
the
our people, my
ignorant.
brother, is above the roof.
Yeah, I believe you for true. You nailed it. You know what I say? You know what I believe it for true. You nailed it. That is faster. Look at. Let me get out. Let me give you two examples. Two quick examples before we proceed to our something. Let me go to Butt Naked. See how that guy on social media, or YouTube, even the Western world, when he put 4 years said they were arresting. See how that guy slaughter people in the country massively. That guy opened a church, Prince, to say he repent. See him being a pastor in that church. He cajoled Liberian people. He brought church to a rescue to play on the gullibility of the society. You nail it. See how human being will be part. See today what's going on now. He leave the church there now. He back to his old ways.
Sure.
You see it? He said he play. Another one, the one that this is the one that baffled me. Maybe you were saying because I war concern. Okay, this is the one that baffled me. Prophet Key, because the hatred in belly of George went into his heart and the support of the Unity Party. They got desecrated on the Liberian beautiful women. Our women where people are proud of. We're great men. We're great people. The great the great Michael Jackson sang in a Liberian girl. Highly educated people, smart people. That guy urinated on these people. He such they disgraced people for 4, 5 good years, almost 6 years, 7 years, even on a Buaka. When they brought that guy to court, Prince, you can't believe it. See Liberian women gallop to the court for the guy to be released. For that 6 months whatsoever, that they play a baffle on the Liberian women. I tell you, wow, you're not ready yet. No, we know our country. Nobody has ever done that before in our society. I know because of social media. This social media, man, even causing man, our tough thing in the Liberian gallery, insulting people, man. See people until today's day, they can still get fame group. They can get followers that can sing beautiful Liberian women all around the world, in the Western world, working hard for that money, taking 16 hours, 8 hours, take money from that pocket, and you'll be sending Western Union money, grain, whatsoever, real to this guy. When the guy says, I want new car, they will buy that car. For that insulting women. That insulting women, honor women, discussing women, whether a business inside, praying that it bad for me for that day. For I start noticing that thing and say, okay, the Liberian women devalue themselves. That's why you see It's a tough time for them in the corridor of the country because the way no man will respect them. No man, because your respect cannot be earned. You are less somebody, a novice. The men are marry a foreign woman. I'm not glad to love you. Marry a bomber, a foreign, another nationality. Disgrace them that die. They see them cheering. You get a Liberia. We'll go to Cote d'Ivoire. We'll go to Cote d'Ivoire whatsoever. You'll be insulting our foreign women and that. I lived in Cote d'Ivoire before during the Labrador Sabre where we moved to Cote d'Ivoire. Who are you to see? You'll be insulting a foreign woman in that? Who dare you? They call the bandit. They will come for you. They don't even care about government. You were lost in Cote d'Ivoire. You related disgracing a foreign beautiful women in that. The only our society today, they still having placard in it. Some people still thinking that they must free that man. Just regardless, the justice minister won't care. We don't care. The secret society of our people, we get culture, disregard. We're not practicing the culture to that fullest. We have Sunday Bush, Polo society, all these things there. And they make it from a traditional lane. See how that man urinated. Disgrace our women today. Women they were clapping for that guy. You're right, twins. The ignorance in that country, it baffled me. I believe in the 80%. That's why they make that up the decision. A reality, Liberians, that the fact we need to change course. How can a novice not but not even letter? Even you letter, you not letter. How you will go there on women? You get then you have a beautiful daughter. They may have a daughter, you have a wife. Then Liberian people go to the Supreme Court, pleading for the men release a divided. Queen Johnson name that all that support the Unity Party as a woman because she went free, scot-free. For that thing they did to Joshua, see what she not even gonna be talking the corridor of the country. See what Prophet King will be free. As I look at the whole country, I say, wow, this country, no. I want today, we're 178 years old. 178 years old, everything crossed upside down in the Republic of Liberia. That reality. They can say we're a rich nation. What mean a rich nation? I know that curse of the nation. I know what you would do to God. I remember during the Sabre crisis, people, beautiful Liberian women, and pray for the beginning of the Liberian Sabre crisis. Prayer being from all over. God never stopped that Sabre crisis. We unleash that war. God said, no, I will never hear your prayer. Because we are hypocrite. Thousands of millions of churches in the country. But see the hypocrisy in the country. Thousands of churches all in the corridor of that country. We are pray the Liberian Sabre will never stop. Never stop. Until the international community ECOWAS then can come in before that war stop. We slaughter one another because the hatred. Prince, I noticed something, the hatred.
Sure.
In belly in our DNA, in our whole country. The hate in our country. That social media made us to know the hate today. The hate in all angle. Until the people call us December, praise that they play a game up. The people phrase our name. December. That means it's a division right there, December. The inching of the Liberian economy, the people in the West, who's inching of the Liberian economy, sent into that family. Then you're called in December. That player say, wow, this country not ready.
Thank you so much, my brother. You are right. I'm sorry, but you are right. What we have seen in Liberia is just pure hate. Like I think it was day before yesterday when I was on and I said this. President Weah was ganged up by the so-called elite. The so-called elite gang up on him, not because he was now working, he was now fulfilling his constitutional duty. It was all because of hate.
Yeah,
The hate they were spraying. They wasn't sparing, they wasn't spreading the facts. But you see, because most of our people are deeply engraved in hate,
Yes. So they buy it.
then follow it, they bought it.
Yeah, they follow it.
Can you imagine a group of people will believe that President Weah, the president of the Republic of Liberia, somebody who earn money, work for money, and all the other things, that they will believe that this man will take 16 billion and carry
Yeah.
it behind us. He put a container behind us. Imagine.
Yeah. Yeah. The
They believe
balance
that he take
story.
that money and carry it behind his house.
Yeah, 16 billion LD. The
So there
balance story.
are people who believe. In fact, there are people who came on. They use media institution to say, President, we are get 3 people kidnapped in a bag. He passing around
Yeah.
with it from
Yeah.
Dubai to the other place. He passing around with it. And there
Yeah.
were people who believe it. You see,
And the,
so
and the Jackie
level of
Appiah
hate,
story also. Jackie Appiah was
thank you.
pregnant.
You see, so the level of hate that people had, today they are seeing it. Today they are seeing it. But my brother Jake, I want to say thank you again. I want to welcome all of us. I want to welcome our Director of Research, the Honorable Christopher Watia Tugbazi. How are you, sir? I want to welcome you. Thank you so much for your presence here, and all of you. For some reason, I don't know, my devices is giving me some signal here. It's giving me some problem. I think I need to, but no problem. We'll get this done. We'll do this today together. My brother, something happened that is very terrible. There is a lawmaker called Samuel Innes. He built a very, very good hospital for kids, clinic or hospital or whatever. And
In
that
which
particular
country?
hospital, Moserado County, he built this hospital for basically to take care of kids. And the hospital, let me just tell you how this man acquired the land. I'm sorry, my device is some of it is giving me problem, but don't
Oh,
worry.
they want to take the main hospital too?
They break it down and say they want to take it. And the story I come here explain to you now.
Wow.
So this particular lawmaker called Samuel Innes, from I think district, I don't know, we get the district, but the videos are here. I just want to go to it.
In opposition? In opposition?
Yeah, he's
Oh,
an
but then they'll break
opposition.
it
He
down. They'll
aligned
break it down.
with some to some extent with the CDC.
Oh, but they'll
So
break it down.
this man wanted a land. He wanted to buy a land. You know, usually in Liberia, people will want to take money from the bank, and some of them, when they go to the bank, they will carry their land deed
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and say, "Oh, yes, my land deed. Give me so and so amount." When that person failed to pay that money at that time, that land deed becomes the property through the legal means now, becomes the property of the bank, because the bank would need interest, to be able to be adding on that money that they have already borrowed and etc. So when you can pay, I think the legal document that they have, they will go to their lawyer and they will do whatever that is legal, and the lawyer will say, yeah, you can sell the land in order for you to be able to take your money, or let the land be, be in the tune of whatever money that this person owe you. So this particular lawmaker had gone to the bank and wanted to buy a land. He went to this bank, and then lo and behold, the bank had a land that they wanted to sell. And on that particular land, there was this particular landlord who went to the bank, collected some money, and could not pay. So because of that, he forfeited the land to the bank.
Mm-hmm.
So when the lawmaker wanted to carry on this particular project to build a kind of hospital or clinic for kids, for children, he went to the bank and saw the document, indeed it was legitimate. The person who had, taken the money from the bank had failed to pay, and they went through all of the legal document, and he was able to buy the, how you call, or land from the bank, which is legal. He built the hospital on it, or the clinic, he built it on it. And that clinic there was taking care of thousands of kids. I mean, from across Moserado and across Moserado. This particular landlord, the man who get the land now, went and collected money from someone and told the person, so, oh, my man, I get land. But the land, I could not pay for it at the time. But this land is situated in a very correct area. So what I want you to do, okay, I'm there. So what I want you to do is, I want you to be able to give me the money that I credit from the bank. I will go and pay the bank money. Then you can take the land. While the bank had already sold this particular land because the guy did not come. So the guy was able to go to the bank, collected this other person who won the land, carried the bank money, and at the end of the day, the bank decided, after knowing very well that this lawmaker bought the property from the bank took this money from this guy and gave the guy the property back. But I want to play this video. I think my device is working. I want to play this video. It's almost like a 2 or 3 minutes video. I want to play it for us to listen, and then we'll be able to talk on it. It's like a 1 minute video or so. But let's play this, and then let our people hear it.
My people, the video you're seeing playing here, that's Samuel Ernest medical facility. I had it in Vegas. The whole material you're seeing here, the main hospital that you built, I was already completing already. That the one, the court went, they invaded and put all the medical equipment. What's also the one you're seeing here, so you're seeing it. John Bosson said, a father of ONGT Bank. He gave the property to GT Bank as collateral. But his father paid some of their money before he could die. So the people went illegally sold the property to Samuel Ernest. So the man said he has come back to pay their money and reclaim his property. So that he was senior. So the court went and what? Evicted the whole thing. As I'm speaking now, the building, they even painting it with different color. May have seen it. So I'm not talking about you. Just watch the video, and I want to know your thoughts in the comment section. Somewhere in a medical facility that in the bill, where at Palm Bush Road, we have community. You now put all the medical equipment outside.
I'm getting on.
My people, the video you're seeing playing here, that's Samuel Ernest medical facility. I had it in Vegas. The whole material you're seeing here, the main hospital that you built, I was already completing already. That the one, the court went, they invaded and put all the medical equipment. What's also the one you're seeing here, so you're seeing it. John Bosson said, a father of ONGT Bank, he gave the property to GT Bank as collateral. But his father paid some of their money before he could die. So the people went illegally sold the property to Samuel Ernest. So the man said he has come back to pay their money and reclaim his property. So that he was senior. So the court went and what? Evicted the whole thing. As I'm speaking now, the building, they even painting it with different color. May have seen it. So I'm not talking about you. Just watch the video, and I want to know your thoughts in the comment section. For somewhere in a medical facility that in the bill, where at Palm Bush Road, we have community. You now put all the medical equipment outside.
I don't know. For some reason, my stuff here is just is giving me problem. But you listening to this guy explanation, my brother Jake. Samuel Ernest did not buy the land from any kind of connoisseur or crooked G person. He bought the land from the bank because this person was not able to pay the bank her money and use it as a collateral. The man went to the bank, he bought the land. At the end of the day, another man came by, he said, the land here, that my pa get it. He went to the court, bribed the court. According to him, he paid the ballot money and then went to the place that had been built by this man, that the man bought legally, the lawmaker bought legally, and broke down the entire property. Took everything from inside that particular facility. Took everything from there and put it outside.
God was gay. When you like women, I like you.
My people, they
I'm sorry, my system here is a kind of bit, messy. They went and put everything also from that particular place the men built. A hospital that was taking care of kids in that area. My brother, what is your take? Before you come here, let me just remind you that Mo Ali said this.
But I told you that a whistleblower. Mo Ali was a whistleblower.
That people can now go to the court and they will be able to pay money. Just what Mo Ali said is just what we are seeing here. It's what we are seeing. And let me play what Mo Ali said before.
Mo Ali said it. He's a whistleblower within the government.
Mo Ali said it. And just what Mo Ali said. He has not even made 6 months. This is what we are seeing.
Everything showing up.
What we are seeing. Yeah. That's what we are seeing from what Mo Ali told us the last time. Let me get it here and let me play it.
Information now. We keep talking.
Okay.
People making the court system corrupt. You know what they're doing now, especially in the probate court.
Okay. Here
before you go to Marco, there is one other information now. We keep talking about there are corrupt judges here, and some people making the court system corrupt. You know what they're doing now, especially in the probate court.
Yeah.
I can see your land. I go there, buy it, get the deed, go to the judge in the probate court, bribe him, and probate the deed, sign it and stamp it.
The last time I talked here, the FTC said that joke.
Now, I just want to stop here, my brother Jake. Look at this thing that happened. The man bought the land. Yes, sir.
If you read it, we've been playing that video over and over. But we read it, sit and digest the whole thing. It's troubling. The men disgrace the whole court system. The justice system is corrupt. They want to transform the justice system, but no way. It's very corrupt. It's corrupt to the When you're talking about land, I see what Brother Mela statement say, God get making no new land. If you cut it lower, he's a whistleblower. He work in the government, but he blew whistle in the country. I know they were talking beyond, they were just talking among themselves, or somebody was recording or whatsoever. But he nailed it.
I think he said it on a show.
Okay, on a show, okay, whatsoever. He blew whistle, telling the country how the government, the justice system is corrupt. Heavily corrupt. They can backdate. It's very troubling print. It can bring real crisis. It can make brothers kill brothers. Let me tell you now. Somebody can end up, somebody can wear hard and put property on that land. Then somebody come and say they want all these acres of land, they will claim it, and then they bribe the court because I don't know how, then the court take bribe, and then they evade the people, then they share it with other police, then the policing collaboration, they get a court for that person. Over there, they can't break the property down. You think you were, after 30, 40 years of working hard, you're getting your own stage. How will you build again? You know what you will do to the end? You will do to the end? You will let it start, but to the end, that person that want to see property will not enjoy that property. Or because of revenge. So kind of way. So the name Blue Whistle, seriously, the same way the guy from the Minister of Information, that Blue Whistle concerning the judge and executive branch of government inside. They coming out of the closet. Let me tell you that reality is saying he's an insider within the government. He part of the government. He stood within the government. They brought the government to power through that lie and that propaganda. So he knew the system. He knew the system. He knew why I did not know this. He's a son God. Disregard his lineage. Disregard his political other side. But it's a son person. Any put the guy into school. They have stood for Ellen Johnson Sally. They were on the side of the Ellen Johnson Unity Party. When I tell you the Unity Party is divided, it's divided. They get the Ellen side, they get the Burkhardt side. And Mo Ali and the Jeremiah PRD, all of them belong to the Ellen Johnson wing of the Unity Party. And reality, that just because they hang around, even Moda, all of them, and the Ellen Johnson Sally group of people, the famous Samuka, all of them, and the Kofi Woods, there are many within the government. So they are inside players, they know everything that's going on. So if this guy, if they representative or United Party representative, they would never do that to him. Because as you said, it's from the other side, from the opposition. A similar thing that there. The CMC boss, Berete, they were giving him hard time. And now they slow down on him now. From the initial stage, when Berete were making wave in the country, you saw Berete were making heavy wave in the country. They try to intimidate Berete in other things. That you want Bear Briscoe to say, no, government will not allow you. Do this, government will not allow you. So we see the country is highly divided. And this was the United Party representative. It was not, link with the United Party that it was not happy to him. The whole court system, that must be scary, man. When I keep telling you something, you're going to be overlooking me. Let people, the whole court system for these people, they will be troubling 2029 in case Georgia win, they will say they cheat the election whatsoever. They will carry it to the Supreme Court. They will carry it to courts. So it's very, very troubling. Very troubling. This the land story is still continuing to get breaking down everything in the country. And the president already told you, gonna making new land. Gonna making new land and sell it. So they will take people, they will take the opposite, they will take real ownership on that land and bring their own people there. People that will come from different places, like get a bid, I get highest bid to buy the property, they will give it to them. It can happen to anybody in the country, Prince. It happened to this guy today, it can happen to anybody that is living in the West. You get your property in the country, you try to build on your country, you go quick to build on your property. Somebody will sell it back. They will say this, then they will come.
Even if you build on the property, it doesn't even guarantee that, because the person can still sell the land from what we are seeing.
You see that kind of thing? But it's not part of our law. It's 10 or 15. So it's 10 or 15 years. If you have a property and somebody build on that property past 10 years or 12 or 15 years, something like that, they cannot take the land. They cannot even take the property from you. I think you can do settlement. After 15 years, no settlement, sir. No settlement. So those are in the Western world that have land sitting to places and other places. Try to go do something on them. Try to do something on it, because the way Bagate we're not making no new land. It's troubling, Prince. It's very troubling. More Ali blew ways up, man. And two people within the government, the first man that blew the ways up, the sacking. I know the sacking or the suspending on the DEA. You don't hear nothing concerning the DEA no more. Same Baga made that statement concerning the DEA, oh, they should be reloading. The whole DEA silent now. The whole Adrian DEA is silent. You can't hear nothing tangible. Everything on the road. No more. We're not seeing video. So Prince, we are the crossroad, man. Serious crossroad. The country is, Prince, when I tell you the country is on a time bomb, you're getting that joking. You think the United Party want to relinquish power? Yeah, I'm begging you, man. The people love power. They're not developing. Look at Georgia step outside just to go on creation. See the whole country in. I mean, the man is the man of the people, man. The video that circulating in the country, it baffled me. I always tell the CDC people, those that support the president, and the president got to be very, very vigilant. Vigilant. This year, coming 2026, 2027, upward, his security, he got to buffer his security. He got to put in hard numbers. Hard numbers. And people, the only people that are going to be behind the president, loyalists, to people that he knows. This is the only man that the Unity Party fear. Look at the men coming out of that ceremony. See the motorcyclists there today. See people. The Unity Party saw that crowd. They couldn't believe it. I say, wow. But man, that's the only man standing, man. That's the only man standing.
Thank you so much. You know, I'm experiencing some problem, but I'm trying to fix it anyway. I'm trying to fix
yeah, but we
it
getting no problem, no force it.
Yeah, you know, something here is not working well.
Yeah, you don't force
But
it.
Jake, what we are looking at in Liberia is troubling, and especially with the way it is happening. You know, when Mo Ali said that this whole land business is a deep corruption that is happening with the court backing, some people, they refuse to believe it. But today, this is what we are seeing. Imagine the government of Liberia will go to the extent a man who legally acquired that property, he did not go on the side wall to go and buy it. He went to the bank, pay for it. The bank gave it to him because it's normal. Even here where we live in the Western world, most of the time people take mortgages and all the other different things, or you want to take car loan or whatever. Once you use the bank and you fail to pay, the people come and reclaim that particular how you call a vehicle or house or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Another person can go to the bank because it's legal. Another person can go to the bank and purchase that particular property. They can go to the bank and purchase it, whatever the amount is. If the bank is supposed to give you 5,000 or whatever amount the bank's supposed to give you for whatever reason, the bank give it to you. And if that person go to buy it, it becomes legal. That particular property is legally owned by that particular person. But to see that this man, a lawmaker, will go to the bank, purchase a land from there, pay for it, come build his hospital on it, and another person will pass from behind him, go to the court, bribe the court, and the court will send sheriff and police people to go to this man's place and break the place and take all his medical things outside, then it's scary. Then it means that this is pure favoritism that is going on. We saw what happened with this guy, how you call himself, or Kalando. His house that was in the alleyway of the overpass bridge. They left Kalando home there and they were breaking other people's homes. Only because Kalando aligned with the system. Because Kalando is, a friend of the system, the current system, the government. So they left him. Similar thing happened. Kalando vehicle was caught in transporting huge drugs.
Yes.
They did not go for Kalando. They left Kalando. Up to today, that case died. Up to today. The Kalando man who said he sacked the driver, he had the key in his hand, and everything was with him. In fact, the people are not driving the vehicle. But how come that vehicle was used to transport drugs? How come that vehicle was used to transport?
Let me say something quick. You see that Kalando building? You know that overall pass, that pass where Jowa initiated. You know, Kalando asking the Jowa government for over $3 million. You remember?
Yeah.
You remember?
Sure. Yeah.
You remember?
Sure.
Now, because maybe the government cannot pay that kind of money to him, so they let it to stay there. But when he the plan for that whole thing to demolish, he asked the government for money. He asked the government. The government said they cannot pay that huge amount of money. The property don't value that kind of money. So it's that now that the system. I told you, Prince, there's a two-tier justice system in the Republic of Liberia. Two-tier justice system.
So we have a caller on the line. Let's take this caller. If you want to make a point.
Calling from Virginia.
Okay.
I just wanted to make contribution towards the land issue that you guys are discussing.
Yes, please.
Yeah, even in this country where we live, Prince, if you bought a house or a car and you cannot complete the payment, the court, the bank has the right to sell to any other person. And if that person buys, it's legal. Nobody will come back to the bank to say, oh, the money that I owed before, I've come to pay it. Even if you went to the bank to credit loan and to take loan and you were able to give your house, whatever property, if you fall short in paying, the bank will also sell to whosoever they wants to sell to. So whether in the near future, if you got money to take back to the bank to pay, the bank will not go back to that same person to go take that property from that person to say John Brown was owing and John Brown has decided to pay.
Definitely.
So I don't understand what is going on in Liberia. That people, how come this whole land issue, everything just happening simultaneously at the same time? Everybody just claiming property at the same time. I strongly want to believe this was one of the things that they were planning to do to the Liberian people, for which most of these people were supporting Joseph Boakai. Not because he was qualified more than President Weah, but because they knew that he would have been used to accomplish most of their devilish aim That was the reason why you see the hate that was on Facebook, killing seditions. Once you even when you supporting We Are or anybody from the CDC, the people will want to even take your life because these were the things that they were looking at. The rescue was not for the Liberian people. It was all about coming to suppress the people more. To suppress the people more. How come somebody would be owing 187 acres of land? The other person owing 25 acres of land. Where were you when these people started building on these properties? Where were you? Where were you? We're in trouble, eh?
I know.
Liberia is in trouble because any one of if us we are here in America, we're working and sending money home to do something for ourselves. So you wanted me to somebody will leave and say, oh, the place where Prince Sherry built his house, that my property, then they go, they break down your place, that knowing how difficult it is to work and save money to do something for yourself.
Where people planning retirement.
And Mo Ali, who's acting like Mo Ali should not act like he's any kind of whistleblower because they are the government. If they see these things happening, what the president doing? He can post that to 18 in America. Somebody will just jump on and can't claim somebody's house, and the government will just sit there and watch. So Bouaka knows about most of these things that are happening. They know. These were the things they promised the people that supported them.
Sure.
These were the things they promised the people that supported them. Have you seen any high profile citizen going to say, I get 50 acres of land for them to go break people places that all the people you see doing that people that supported the unity party?
Yeah, he knew it. You're right. Yes.
Thank you so much,
Wow,
Cecilia. Thank you so very kindly.
Yeah, that color knew it. He knew it.
That my brother Jake is just the reality. She just concluded the whole thing. That is it. Look, these people and somebody said something.
In the West? What are they in the West?
In fact, there is a video. There is a video of people breaking down this.
Common sense.
This is just what. Oh, this my device. Something here is.
No, the guy knew it. He's a common sense guy. He
no, that's
knew
a sister. That's a sister. That's
a sister.
Yeah, that's a
no,
lady.
That's his son Nearly.
She just nailed it. Cecilia just nailed it, and that's
okay.
the fact.
Salute the Cecilia. Wow.
Because these are the kind of people, President Weah could not compromise the safety, the security, and the well-being of the people for some of these people. He could not.
How much you own the whole city? How much you own the whole Satan for all the years?
I know.
Those sisters, the sisters, Nearly, man. Wow. Yeah, they're paying back. Like those that contributed to the Unity Party. They want to hijack land, and then after they start selling land for higher money. Yeah, they won't get more. They get the 25 acre in the city center now. They start selling to the higher bidder. Maybe they want small piece of land for $7,000. The same thing happening in places like Accra. Then now you cannot find piece of land in Accra so easy. In Abuja, then in Lagos, then now. Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
My brother Jake, this is really, really, really unfortunate.
Wow.
And that's the reason why President Weah, people, especially the so-called political elite, they carry a deep hate towards him. Now that I am seeing it. Look, Sister Cecilia has just opened this discussion wider than ever before.
Mm-hmm.
This is why you saw a man who could not even afford to pay his own, how you call, a card, a man who told us that he was living on loan. How did this man get money to run campaign? That's the first thing you must understand. There were people who were behind the scene.
Yes.
Who wanted to support him because they know that this man is wicked. He does not have human feeling. He ain't get that kind of human heart to say, look, I'm thinking about the Liberian people. I will not compromise the Liberian people. They know that this man is wicked to the extent that he will do everything to put tears in people's eyes and to please himself. When this man took over, guess what he did? He paid the bank first the $8 million or so. He paid the bank the money that he collected from those people. He was able to pay it back. So those people who were behind Joseph Numa Boyka sponsoring him, putting money behind his campaign, today, what you are going through, Liberians, that somebody come and claiming your land and taking it from you, that is the result.
Yeah.
That's what you voted for. That's what you voted for. When you went to the ballot box, you was voting to take out a man who was protecting your land, a man who could not allow you to be homeless. But you remember when this thing happened in Satan, our man Emmanuel Gonkwe went on Facebook and wrote that the man who claiming the hold of Satan, that was Jawia friend, that what made the man take the land. You remember
Yeah.
we discussed that here? And I
Yeah,
said
that lie.
that God moved from behind him for him to, because President Weah could not compromise the people for his friend. We had a discussion here. We had that discussion here. He could not compromise the people's safety, the people's security, the people's well-being for friendship. I said, no, whether you're my friend or not, the people comes first. I will not allow you to go and do something clandestine and support you. Today, Joseph Numa Boyka is there. In that time, people are now using the court and evicting our people, breaking down properties and etc. This is scary, my brother. This is really scary. But let's hear from you, Jake. The government of Liberia on this whole court business, my sister, I need to Sonny. Some things I need to get and bring it up here. This thing is not working. But anyway, we're Sonny. The court, the government of Liberia in this whole arson case, they are saying, hello. The first thing they did was all of the jurors, let's take them off the bench. We now agree they will not be there. The people then, they get some kind of motive because they already compromised. The government did not stop there. The government went as far as saying, let's change the location. Because when a case here is discussed right at this place here in Mosorado County, and plenty of people will be listening to television, they will be listening to Facebook, they'll be listening to radio, and it will have some level of influence on them. So let's take it from there and carry somewhere else. But the court came up with, I think, a ruling. And I want to get the document.
No,
Here.
you can paraphrase it, Prince.
Yeah.
So
So
a video, you can paraphrase.
The court is now saying that they cannot grant such, from what we are gathering from inside sources, the court is saying that they cannot grant that particular, appeal from the state to relocate the case. But with this whole arson case that is going on and people behind bar, my brother, and this rigmarole that they cannot be able to, come down with any guilty verdict on anybody, and the state is just moving here, there, moving the goalposts, bringing the other evidence, it's not correct, let's move the other people, let's bring the other people here. What is your own take on this?
My Prince, why all we discuss, while I bring people say, the first branch of government was brought on the Unity Party government, on that wash, on Joseph Nima. He was told a calamity on his neck. It's part of his legacy. It's part of his president legacy there. Tell me the legacy, that the reality, they burned the Capitol building because they wanted power. They wanted new speaker. The speaker, but you finish forgetting the speaker statement. I know that in what part of Nukuta was on places in where you forget that speaker statement. They know the whole Unity Party cronies, other than the police, RG, everybody, that the legacy they having, that dark cloud over them. The first branch of government, they put it on fire because they wanted that. You see, Prince, our God can work in different way. They wanted that their own regime speaker. Since the beginning, they bring the Capitol building, they brought fire forensic from the United States, from everywhere. But Prince, they're writing, why people, they just wish hunting people. These guys are in jail, they just wish hunting them. The Unity Party, I told you, they are already naked. The whole war saw what going on. These are all distractions. Because the Unity Party now, they forget about the yellow machine now. The people putting hole in the yellow machine, or data yellow machine, then yellow machine. They didn't know what to do anymore with the yellow machine storage now, the whole yellow. They got distracted. Nothing tangible of these people. Your hospital, they empty. Everything empty. Your lapidated schools, they all in the country. Inflation engulfed the nation. our day-to-day, our daily food service, the bread and butter issue. They're not even discussing these things then. They're not even solving the bread and butter issue. All these tangible things that the Liberian people already need. Inflation, they call it rate, everything. The economy is in the toilet. That reality is in the toilet. A reality. As any economy, the Liberian economy is in the toilet. Nothing working for the country. No money coming in the country. Our natural resources not giving that kind of money. No. The other branches, the other institutions that bring money to the Liberian cover, that contribute to the Liberian cover, like the port, the FPRC, the port. See the FPRC scandal where Montoya all in, they hiding everything under the closet. Where Gonkwe? Where the economic freedom fighter, that big mouth guy? They say they want to be like Julius Malema in South Africa. Corrupt Julius Malema in South Africa. You can see shanty houses all in South Africa. One of the poorest places in Africa, South Africa. Julius Malema, and then they say the economic freedom fighter. The parade are saying Africa, they are the giant Africa. When they say a lot of things, the people bow to them. Look at common example, South Africa. So all type of the more crime country in the African region, crime upon crime in the country. Julius Malema, and then they say they are economic freedom fighter. They are multi-millionaire. Why are people in poverty? The parade that said in Africa, that they the champion of Africa. Those are Africa. And the same thing going in Liberia. They say the economic freedom fighter here. Zokos, they're all in the street. Our hospital, all you cannot say nothing to the government. They put you on and I know we're gonna to recover assets. They all they were on the recovery assets team. Shame on Gongwe then. They not even know what they call economic freedom fighter. You sort of be neutral, whole government fit to fire. But you all into government. You all of them being paid. They are pay agent. So why they can tell some of us? No, you're not economic freedom fighter. No. You can never parry yourself. Only gullible society will worship you because you're lying in the corridor for years and years today. Look at what economy. You don't even address it. I don't even know he's an economist said. He's a president. I know he boss for EFF. Field University of Liberia graduate from Field University. No computer, nothing. Lapidated University, no chair, nothing. Nothing in the University of Liberia. You need to change that University of Liberia, say build new one. Spend billions of dollars to get new high-tech University of Liberia. All data. One of the oldest university in Africa, in West Africa. That is there. Then when they parading and say muya. Then when they come to the Western world, they gotta go back to school. So I don't count these people. They're just there for their own pocket. They not stand for nothing. The only thing they were just against George right in the corridor. The men have made education free for them. Honor his wife, 30,000 enrollment, digital University of Liberia, but still they never satisfy. Now, Baka come to power. The university more deplorable more than before. Honor the whole Unity Party. Professor there at the University of Liberia not even making $2,000. They were never. George got to come and grace the presidency and carry that salary up. Someone they're making 2,000 plus now. Lecturer they're making 2,000. It never happened under the Howard Bryant, Ellen Johnson Shelley. It never happened under that watch. Now that the same men when they came to power, they demean that man. Oh, the vice president cannot enter the University of Liberia. But your parade you get called by there. No face that you get called by there in the University of Liberia. Then the Akara's greater than granted from the University of Liberia, you're not to stop them from entering the University of Liberia. What a shame. Where are they today? They get when they sue, they none of them can protest in the university. They able to protest. Everything will protest against George Weah. You're going to protest against Gregory Coleman now. You're going to protest against Gregory Coleman. Field University of Liberia, who did the parading that said, they say the muya. No, you don't stand for nothing. First of all, I said to the Liberian people, the seat of the presidency in the legislature, that whole era, no part of the world you see University of Liberia to be done there. They to be done there. Never. No country you will see the executive branch of government, the first branch of government, other than so in that same area, then you see a radical University of Liberia, outdated university. Liberia, a poor country, you are really poor. How the whole Republic of Liberia, 5 million people, and the only biggest higher institute of learning. And when I say we poor. To build new university in Liberia, you need over $200 million, almost quarter of $1 billion. Just small one, that's a big one. When I say big one, you need $500 million. Where are you taking the money from? So the University of Liberia, that's why they say, old president came to our country and said, we should read books. Because why the literacy rate is too high. It's really high. So I don't come Gongwe there, I don't come all these people, they only there for their own pocket. They don't economic freedom for them. They don't know nothing about the Liberian economy. They don't know anything concerning economy. No, they don't just lie. They're selling dream to Liberian people because we have a portable society. So that the reality now, I told Liberians here, the Unity Party is naked and they are being blackballed. I know it because I'm a whistleblower for my country. I did it for George Weah. I still get whistle to blow. I did it for reality. My videos are all there. So it's hard for the Unity Party. The party will take money from Liberian people. You ask yourself the question. They've been all in the corridor, all around. During George Weah time, they have the connection. President Bouaka have traveled the highest travel ever in modern history as president. Even he traveled more than Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. He said 12 good years. In short period of time, the president had made more than 15, 18 trips. Nothing. He don't bring nothing back home. Fake MOU, AR video, they all around the world. They parading and said the country is broke, Liberian people. Even the budget, they announced the 1.2 billion budget Gafan brought to the legislature whatsoever. The Liberian people don't have nothing in that budget. It's an audio. I told people it's an audio budget because Gafan wanted to take competition with Samuel Tuwé. Because when Samuel Tuwé was in power at that time, when they put the budget to 800 million, projected to $800 million. Since Ellen Johnson Sirleaf time, our budget never passed 600 million before, never passed 650 million before, never. 12 years on the economic guru, Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. When Samuel Tuwé came, carried to 800 million. So that was a competition with the Unity Party. They said, okay, we'll come to power with we had Jackie to 1.2 billion, but it's an audio budget. It's not reality. So that was suffering the Liberian, that was suffering government today. That was suffering the countries on us. The countries at a crossroad, nothing working for the Unity Party. They are traveled a lot. They have been blackballed in the Western world. They lie in the corridor, they lie in Washington, D.C. They don't have one connection, especially in the Trump administration. Louis Mann already finished murdering the water already for them. Already murdering the water for them. Louis Mann hate America to the fullest. I don't know why they even appoint him to be United Nations representative to United Nations. He did not see nonsense on George Weah when the Democrat were in power. Now the Republican in power. I don't know if he condemning the war really in Iran. I don't know. Let him make statement now. I don't know you will make statement tomorrow or the after tomorrow. The guys don't have no God. I told people Louis Mann are agents or double agent within the Unity Party. Louis Mann is planted within the Unity Party to destroy the Unity Party in the Western world. I just saying it. Louis Mann can sing America. He can never send America because he had ties. He had ties so Charles can get Taylor. That's the reason he don't stay in America. So anything America would do, anybody putting power, you will undermine America. You will undermine America interest. He hate America to the core because of Charles Gangay Taylor, because he was a stooge to Charles Gangay Taylor. I told Liberian people, I know how Louis Brown came to power. I knew how Louis Brown came relevant in Liberia. Showing Charles Gangay Taylor, reality that the facts. It happened in Buchanan, Grand Bassa County, during the Liberian Civil War. He made a speech, Oakley speech in Bassa, in Grand Bassa County. The high Charles Taylor recognized Louis Brown and brought him to Banga. Then from there now, he became relevant. How today he cajoled the Liberian people. How Louis Brown he got relevant into the Charles Taylor administration today.
My brother Jake, there is this thing. I'm sorry, my system keeps sunny. Maybe we just go for maybe the next 5 minutes and then we sunny. What is happening is that the system has detected a virus, so it's like it want to,
They're not hacking you.
No, it's not hacking. Well, usually what to do is that, sometimes messages that comes that has virus in it, I have an automatic system that can be able to just, cancel it. So usually when I'm on, the system will have to kind of like, destroy the virus and restart. So sometimes doing that, my system will have to freeze. So that's what's happening. I'm trying to ignore it, but I can't keep ignoring it because the system is telling me that it has to get rid of this particular malware, But we're gonna have it solved. So after that, I'm gonna have it solved.
But why you press the President Barrow? Why you press the former President Barrow video in the country? You get it, The thing that taking the whole airway. You saw what all the motorcycle, everybody.
We talk about that, but I want to do tomorrow. I want to do that tomorrow. It's a topic by itself. I saw it. I have it. I want to do that tomorrow. Maybe we'll talk about it. But there is something that I want us to talk about here, and it's very serious. Of recent, we have seen key officials of government launching serious attack on our girls and on our boys. If they are not raping our children, they are sodomizing them. And sometimes we laugh over this, we joke over this. Sometimes we just brush it off. But something very terrible happened. And I want to say credit to the Spoon people. This lady explained a story about the speaker. The reason why I'm bringing this in is to tell you how our society is so vulnerable and how people who are in position of trust can abuse other people only because they feel that they are in power. Nothing will come of them. I want to play this video of Kun, and I want us to look at it and analyze it. I want to play this. There is a message here for all of us as Liberians. What is happening? How these people are abusing our kids, our children.
Let me bring her on.
So I want us
to explain her story herself. I'm sorry for Gray and my brother, Councilor Bala.
I want us to listen to this.
Welcome to the show, ma'am. You are live. You are on Spoon. How you doing today?
Thank you so much.
Yes.
I'm good.
Thank you very much. You guys can hear her, right? If you care, you can introduce yourself. We are running the story. We are playing the video and the recording. Can you bring us up to speed? You guys can hear her? You can hear her?
Can you hear me?
All right, we can hear you. Currently, you got to go out and come back in, can you? Everybody else can hear her. All right, go ahead, ma'am.
Okay. To be very frank with you, I'm not happy of coming on this show to come.
What's her name? We can hear her. Can you call her name, please?
Her name. About our speaker. I'm not happy. But I'm also not happy of the advantage she's trying to take over me, being an independent person and trying to make ends meet all of what I do. I took a car to the speaker for the first time, and he bought it was a BMW.
What's her name?
We can yell, my man. Sorry, you're not hearing her. We beg you, can you interpret? Don't interrupt, please.
What's her name? Can you call her full name?
He's thinking about her name. He's a legal practitioner.
Oh, okay, guys.
Let the woman speak. She chose not to call her name. Go ahead, man. She has to call her name.
I took a BMW to the speaker the first time he bought this car, and he asked me to put it in his son name, which I did. So when I came back and brought some cars that I think that I brought some cars and I wanted him to buy, and he said, yes, I should bring it. And when I brought it, he saw it and he liked it. So he told me to bring the car to his office. I brought the 2 cars to the office. He looked at them and he said he wanted the white car, who was the Cherokee Jeep, and he took it. He paid $66,000 for that car. I gave him his document, I gave him a receipt, and a day he called me that I should bring a Range Rover. The Range Rover I took with the Cherokee Jeep, he wanted it for somebody. So I took it there, and he said he wanted the guy to test it, and I should come back the next day. I said, fine. Because I trusted him as our speaker for the Republic of Liberia. I trusted him. I gave the car to him. The following day I came, he said, oh, that weekend, go and come back. I said, okay. So I came back on the Monday. So he started delaying me, and, like, oh no, you must go, and wait. I'm trying to raise some money. I would even send the video, when he told me that I should wait within 1 hour, he already did some recording. He was going to send the money to me. I can send the recording right now. So now when
We're hearing you, man. Go ahead.
Okay. So I decided to be patient, because to be frank with you, I had so much respect for this man. So much respect for him. So I waited. On Thursday, no response. Wednesday, no response. So I called him. I said, look, what's going on? You're supposed to give me my money. Why are you not paying my money? He said, oh, I was with the under president having some meeting with concerning some machine and this and that. But come on Thursday, I went on Thursday. The person he was there the day before. So we waited there almost 3 hours. He did not come. So I went to the house. I even sent the recording when I went to the security and said, oh no, he's not here. But you should be patient, you wait. I spoke to his son. All the recording, I got it because I was getting confused. Now I called him to tell me, no, oh no, the money I gave you, after I gave him receipt for the first car and his payment and everything, and his document, he telling me, saying he paid. I said, no, don't play no games for me. You never paid for my car. Even the time I was giving the car, I told you never paid for this car. And you know that he did not pay. The man didn't pay a dime for this car. He took the car, then he decided to give it to somebody else. So I went to this man, I spoke with the man so intelligent, the man said, I want to be part of the kind of thing. Jack can't take your car. If they may pay for the car, can't take your car. I want problem. You understand? But he did give money. So the money that he gave to the speaker used to pay for the first car. He did not pay for the second car. And me today, the truth, I'm a struggling mother, I'm a single mother. You can't do that to me. I don't wish to do such a thing. I don't wish. But you can't do this kind of thing to people. It's not right. You should respect yourself. You understand? You should respect yourself. You can't do this. I don't wish to do it. I'm not happy. But I have to do it because I need my money or my car. That is all I need for him.
So thank you for coming on, and I'll also ask you some questions if you don't mind.
Go ahead, ask the question.
Thank you. How did you get into the speaker bedroom?
When I got to the house, the speaker sent his son, which was one under Hassan or something, if I get the name right. He came and he called me into the house. I got in the house. The first time when I got in the house, number one, he locked the front door, and I turned around and said, how you lock the door? He said, oh, no, not for security. When the speaker in the house, he always like to lock the door. Can you understand? And usually my father always has a room, a spare room, like, when you got a guest or meeting us, where he go, like his, extra and let's set you wrong where you go. So he said, oh, the speaker is there. He wants to see you there. When I entered the room to be very frank, that's why I started having doubt and started recording. When I entered the room, as soon as I opened the door, when I opened the door to get in the room, the man closed the door, his son now behind him, closed the door behind me. And he was like on the bed. So I said, what am I doing here? He said, no, oh no, don't be afraid. I was not well today. I trying to get a rest, but come so you can get your money. From there, I started recording because I knew something was not right. I knew something was not right. So that's when I started recording. I said, no, this is not right. Why would you call me in your bedroom? Why would you do that?
So you went into his bedroom. We got a video that he woke up to close the door. You just didn't get
the door. When he turned around, I had the video. I wanted to record, but later on, guess what? I couldn't record because when he turned, he looked straight to me. So I off the video. When he took off his clothes and started molesting me, I started recording, but he didn't know I was acting like, oh no, you can't do this.
Hold on 1 minute. Hold on 1 minute. Hold on 1 minute. Hold on 1 minute. You said the speaker took off his clothes?
My dear, the speaker took off his clothes, his butt nakedness. I got everything. I don't want to go there. I'm not there for that. I want for my money. That's all I want. I got time for that kind of thing.
I have to ask you. I'm begging you.
Yeah, my business.
Well, I understand, but I agree. But we are talking about the speaker Richard Coon here. Let me ask you. When you guys
make a video, if you want to spoon or post it, you will post it. I don't want to go there.
No, let me ask you, hold on to the naked video yet. We're not there yet. Let people gotta understand. Were you guys in any relationship?
I will not lie to you. When I went the first time I carried the BMW, although he said something, and most of the time when I call him, he's gonna call it, oh darling, baby, and this and that. I can send you recording. I can send you recording of that. Oh, my honey, my sweetie, my baby. And, oh yeah, sweetie, what's up? And, but we don't have that thing.
You don't have what thing? Were you guys loving?
Relationship. You shouldn't have done that to me. It's not right.
Did he approach you? Did he kiss you before? You guys had an affair going on before?
He tried many times to do that.
Let's talk about the location.
I don't want the thing not sounding real. It's not sounding real. You don't buy this story. He's a liar for me. That common sense. He's a liar.
My brother,
what? Let me tell you something.
The woman has already paid.
So
you don't buy this story. If she get in Richard Coon sex video, she'll release it. She'll release it. It's a liar.
Yeah. So Jake, here's the issue, right?
Let me go that small. Let me go that small.
I don't want you to tread in error. Let me just say it here. Richard Coon has paid the money. I think it was today or so he paid the woman balance money for the car. It was today he paid the woman balance money, the money that the lady was talking about. He has already paid the money. I got the video here.
Okay, how about the sex? She said she got sex video.
Well, that's what she said. But
okay, let's release it. Listen to me. If she gets sex video, I know the particular woman probably she not living in Liberia. She living, if she gets sex video, the sex video will crumble the sex video will crumble the speaker of the Republic of Liberia today. That she release, the whole Republic of Liberia will shake. They will impeach him. Nobody will do business with a speaker of the country that sex video circulating in the country. That particular statement she making, probably she paid a video, or probably they were dating, they were loving. Pray, let me tell you something. Let me pray something down here for the followers here. I said some of us on the platform now, we're not here before, when we're here now. You see, you know what she call her name? She talking about cars, she talking about Rich River. Number for Liberian people, number for Rich River, she said she was a single mother. She's a single mother. She talking about BMW. A single mother. What kind of work you doing to buy a Range Rover to set to a speaker? Are you into stealing car in America? If you live in America?
It's possible, Jake. It's possible. There are people here.
Never for Range Rover.
my
Rich
brother,
Robert News, Rich Robert
the
News.
woman said,
Yes.
the woman said the speaker has bought card from her before. It's not the first time. It's not the second
Yeah,
time.
BMW. Then she need Rich
Yeah.
River.
Okay, fine. So it's her business. It doesn't matter whether she got her
But we won't
own
know
or
her name.
whatever.
Why she? Because a lot of people in America will probably will know her. Prince, let me tell you something. You see that particular channel? Let me tell you something. Let me say them. Your CDC, your CDC, and you're taking by life. You see that guy called Stanton Waterspoon? He frauded the American government. Taxpayer money, $100 million in America fraud. Nothing tangible. According radio Kigali. Nothing come from that metro. You know what Biden is doing here tonight? You know what Biden is doing? He's doing Jeremiah Kun Bade. He's in several languages with the vice president. He believes that the vice president will take power. When the vice president take power, he will get a daily bread. He had invested in the Unity Party. The cronies of the Unity Party closing. The closing to the fallen everywhere. He believed the speaker is all closing. All of them, the Mo Ali, all of them, the top hierarchy of the Unity Party. Nothing comes from that man that real. It could be fake. Let me tell you something. Nothing. That man destroy CDC. Lies and propaganda.
No, but Jake, this is not about CDC.
No,
right?
I'm not going to be alarmed. Listen to me. Listen to me. We can discuss maybe Richard name, but a particular older woman that's saying she's a news car dealer in America. We want to know her name. We know her name. Everybody will know her. We will know what kind of thing she's doing. She said she's a single mother. She sold a BMW. I live in a car factory here. Spring. I live in car factory in Europe, Belgium. I see anybody in the world. All the news car in like from Belgium. I know about cars. Range Rover Newsroom. Newsroom dependent mileage. Newsroom is $40,000. Now, how much you going to sell it to Richard Kuhn? How much you buy your car, you ship it to Liberia, maybe probably loving. And she said she get Richard Kuhn test. If she's clean, she get Richard Kuhn sex tape. And let me tell you, the country will fall tomorrow. Richard Kuhn will be impeached tomorrow. Then the deputy speaker becomes speaker. These are the political tools people like to use for her.
Richard Kuhn has stole $100 million.
If you look at her story, she's shaking. When they start asking her a lot of questions, she's shaking. Prince, let me tell you something. These guys are crafted, especially the spoon toy, very crafted. He don't know the street person up. We know the street more than him.
Jake,
he can play the particular. He can call the particular woman to know what to see on this. Let me tell you. You know how angry with the video.
Jake, I want to disagree with you on this.
No problem.
The first thing is that this lady is not a stranger to the speaker.
Yes, I know that.
She have sold car to him on 1-2 occasions. And she did not say on this particular interview that she had never, been approached by how you call the speaker. She did not say it. She said on 1 or 2 occasions, the speaker has, approached her and stuff like that. And the videos are out. Now, but here is the thing that I really want us to look at. This lady who claimed that this man have her money and took her car and could not pay and blah, 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 and the speaker tried to blackmail her, to say things about her. It is the same speaker who was accused. The speaker now out that the lady, he has paid the money. The videos are here. The videos are right. He has paid the money. So I don't know, maybe looking at the issue of his sex, his tape, and what have you, but we saw the video out.
Yeah, Prince. I'm saying he cannot pay them. I'm just disproving that one. Probably he paid the money over. But in particular, if you look at if you see what he said in the video, like when people get a common sense, you gotta be loyal, just common sense. The speaker just naked set in front of her. She was recording for it. Then she started the recording. It put her in the whole story.
Let me play you the video where.
Now when she start recording.
Let me play you this video. Let me play
this. I put the speaker. I put the speaker live. And say live video.
Here's the video when you were recording. Here's the video.
And then once she stopping.
Here's the video.
Yeah, okay. And when the speaker walking. Okay, somebody like in here. Explain it, Prince. That the speaker walking or that who walking?
That's the speaker right there.
Okay, the speaker not naked.
They almost said the speaker, but the male be naked, in a
No,
process,
she
she
said the
has
speaker was born naked.
she said she has the recording in which the speaker is butt naked. That's what she said. She said
But
she
what
has
if
a
the
recording.
print? What video trying? What if video trying to relate to you? What you seeing the video
Yeah,
extra?
the video is an evidence of the speaker immoral behavior. That is number one. This video that we're looking at is an evidence of the speaker immoral behavior. It's an evidence that this particular speaker, when it comes to his behavior with female, is very bad. This is not the first woman. Another woman even went on a key show and said how in fact the speaker molested her
On Prophet Key show,
sexually.
print.
Yeah,
Let me tell
yeah.
you something, brother. Let me tell you. When I say I'm here now. Listen to me. I not get no lineage with the speaker. I from the other side. I like the other side. When I need co-father side, I'm on the other side. Let me tell you something.
Nobody
But
ain't got
I
to deal
will
with no
never
sound.
allow,
Uh-huh.
us, especially the people who are coming from Spoon One, then you say Prophet Key 2. These are dangerous people. We know what they did within the city, what they did against the CDC. They're very crafty. No Liberian should fall for it so easy. Listen, pray. If I get a speaker naked picture, me, yeah. The speaker be to blackmail a speaker where I know you will lose $1 million position.
So
Listen,
let's
I'll be
take a
there
call.
kicking air to that speaker. She
Yeah, so
lied.
I want us to
She
take
get
a
it to me.
call here, and then we bring our brother Roland because Roland is on. So I want us to take this caller. Let's take this caller, and then we will bring our
Someone
brother
blackmail
Roland.
a speaker because you
So,
friendly with Jeremiah Kuhn.
hello, caller, your name and where you've joined us from. Welcome.
My greatest pleasure always. This is Milestone the Legend. We say a regular on the show. I become a regular on the show. I'm listening to the show and I'm a little flabbergasted listening to Prince Jake speaking about this lady. First of all, from all indications, I can tell he doesn't know this lady. From all you said since I've joined the conversation listening, I can tell he doesn't know this lady. Secondly, when you referenced that another lady was on Prophet Key's show, Jake had no prior knowledge of that. So, Jake, all I can tell you, you and I know, and Prince knows it, I support this government, but Richard Kuhn is a questionable character. Richard Kuhn, since he became speaker, he has so many pointing fingers toward him, and it's unfortunate that it's largely coming from women. So, his character, it doesn't check out. So we have to be very skeptical when somebody comes against him. The lady that spoke against him apparently happened to be his sister, who came up front to say she married him, like most people have done to come to the United States of America to have status in America. That's highly questionable for somebody at the zenith, somebody at the very top of power. So when you're discussing these issues, Jake, always think about what I would say today and it should resonate. Try to take emotions and sentiments out of your discussion. Just discuss it freely. I support this government, but I will never stand by any wrong. I'm a team. Richard Kuhn is a highly questionable character. He has no moral compass, and he should definitely resign. Man, it's a questionable man. I appreciate your time always, my brother.
Thank you so much. I think we have another caller here on the WhatsApp. Let's take this caller, and then our brother Yomi will come in, Roland will come in, and then we can be able to. Let me see if we can take this caller. I don't know if this person is calling on the show. All right, so we have a caller here, and let's put this caller on. Hello, caller, your name and where you've joined us from. Welcome.
Prince, thank you so much. My name is Stephen S. I'm calling from the state of Pennsylvania.
Okay, let's hear from you, sir.
Prince, I want to agree with women on the show concerning the speaker issue what he just said. I think the lady was a delay tactic she was trying to do and was a clear calculated attempt. That lady doesn't have any video for the speaker. On the video, he just played a local. You can see the speaker was walking towards the door. She decided to record the speaker. Later on, when she saw the speaker turning back, coming towards her, she dropped the phone. I can
Yes.
go on the line. If they let it have the particular speaker negative page by now, it should have been all long time. If she brave enough to release the first video, where it's circulating on social media, then she can release the second video. But for now, please, I can tell you 100% that lady doesn't have no video for the speaker. Her only intention was to collect her money. And secondly, both of them were in a relationship. If you get a good business partner and a business partner proposes to you to USRT, you don't take it or you leave it. Why should you even get a brave man to even go in and marry for the first time? You notice that you see the man walking towards the door, closing the door. The first thing you do is to walk behind the man. She sat down there, you saw the man walking towards the door. The man walking towards the door, what do you think will happen? 2 parts in room, please. As a rational human being, a boyfriend and girlfriend, stop that. So definitely, the 2 people were laughing. I think I said the agreement that the speaker no one wanted to adhere to her. That's the reason why she decided to blackmail him. But then 2 people definitely can become a relationship. So that's my little input I got to make on the show. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, my brother Aaron. It's always a privilege to have you. Let's go to our brother Roland. My brother Roland, welcome and thank you for joining us. Let's hear from you, sir.
Yeah, so let me say good evening to everybody on the part of our heart this evening. Let me say good evening to my dear brother in studio there, Mr. Woman. And I'm going to have a very contrary view to his statement and towards the speaker as well. And this going to be the point as well. So, my question, the first thing I'm going to start with is that why you think that there are other people in the House of Representatives, women are not coming out to accuse them? Why you think? No, I've seen something. So why you think that Speaker Kofa was there and nobody came up with such an allegation? The next thing is again is that Speaker Boffa Chimo was also there. Nobody came up with another allegation. Or Speaker Jay, let's say, I think Petty Starter was also there. Nobody came up with another allegation like this. But there is a speaker that we have that considers himself as a regime speaker. That's number one, we should know. The second aspect is that there have been more than 4 women that have said something against this speaker, and the speaker has not said tangible things. He has not even reviewed that tangibly. He has not given a reason. He has not even tell the public what is the relationship with these women. But you rather go behind closed door to settle some of the issue so that it can surface on the basis, it can surface that people can be able to discuss him. Now, let's come to the understanding of this lady. According to this lady, she's a business person. She do a vegan business. Now, do you know that the speaker involved the vice president into this issue? Clear. When he was threatening the woman, he involved the vice president into it. That your car is parked into the vice president area, you can go there, but we got nothing to do with that. That's one aspect of it. We even have to ask what kind of relationship that is between he and the vice president that he even makes such a statement that today he has been involved into an issue publicly. It means that the 3 of them have something to do with that lady. We need to ask the vice president as well. The next aspect of it is that this lady is a business person. If they have the marital or maybe relationship issue, we'll come to that later. But that lady is a business person. That accept that this kind of economic issues that our country is faced with. You are talking to somebody for your money business. On several occasions, the person does not want to pay. The next thing will happen when you call the person, what you do, you get angry in your spirit to talk. And I'm not backing her, but she was wrong as a first person to insult. But secondly, when she's wrong as a first person to insult, the speaker is supposed to know where he is. He's supposed to use his office and leadership ability to be able to quench down that particular situation at that point. By telling her, say, okay, I'll pay your money. But he came back to show his and also insult the madam and also involving the vice president office into this particular issue. The third one is that he invited the lady to a house to be able to collect her money. If you listen to the lady, that she was invited to the house to collect her money. When he invited the lady said there's a boy at the house there. I don't know whether she said she don't know whether if he is the speaker's son. But when he opened the door, he turned around and locked the door. She said, why you lock the door? He said, this place is for a reputable person, maybe the speaker, so we decide to put some security measure into place. The next thing the speaker said, he came from somewhere in far, he weak and so forth, he wanted to relax. So she must come in the room, and then she went in the room. When she went in the room, while on the bed, the speaker decided to off the light. And then she came back. He came back and told her, say, oh, I want to do something. And then she said, let me go use the bathroom. When she wanted to use the bathroom, She said she did a recording in the barroom. She saw a Wifkia in the barroom. Now, there are a few things I want us to understand here. Number one, her life was at risk when she went to that place. Number one thing that came to my mind was that's the reason why she started with recording, so that when anything happened in that point, people can be able to trace what happened. Number two, when she went in the barroom, she did a recording. Number three, when she came back, she met the speaker. She said the speaker was butt naked. She did a recording about the speaker. Now, you said why she didn't post the speaker picture or the recording that she had for the speaker. Number one, if she posts that recording, the law might take a course against her. That's the first thing. She's going to lose it. She's even going to lose the business that she's doing, the money that the speaker owe her. So she used that means that as a threatening remark to the speaker that if you do not pay my money, I will be able to post this video. And the speaker fully know, I mean, in the phone know that what happened in the room was quite different. That's why you see they went overnight, according to the information what we receive, they went overnight and then they paid the lady her money. They went overnight, they paid the lady her money. But he told the lady that he's not going to pay. He's not going to do anything. Anywhere she want to go, let her go there. But then why pay her money? If you think that the speaker do not have any feature thing with that lady, why complete her payment? He's supposed to stand by his word and say that we will not pay. And then let's see the reaction, whether she's going to post that video. Then we're going to say, but once she paid once he paid the money, the lady got no issue now to do. And even the lady post the video now, the speaker got full right to take that lady to court.
Roland, let me say something. I'll give you your time to talk a little bit. Let me say something. Listen, this one, I will not be biased. Everybody on the platform know my lineage. I'm not a sedition. I support the former president. I always say it. I know him before long time. Let me say this to you. The platform she went on, I don't trust that platform. Let me tell you. There was a same damn platform that fraud that made a $200 million fraud, medical fraud. He brought that man, you remember, and what kind of lawyer? La on Jefferson Kochi that day the one went to that woman's house. You know the story. What I'm talking about in America, the man, he said you're a former lawyer in a TROC video. The same video came on the super platform, the Radio Kigali. You know the problem with y'all, the sedition. Let me tell you, and I see y'all so time. The problem with y'all will still won't be gullible to this no face here. They liar. They lie. You're gonna say
it's being gullible.
It's a setup. Our setup you wanted to do. Let me tell you, I know the lineage of the guy. I know how smooth talk come about. He not read anything. I wouldn't because he's not washing. They may not turn it to rap. They may lie in the corridor. I call it Radio Kigali. Radio Kigali. He said he wanted to say, they wanted to say, let me tell you something. He lie on voter, many lies. They lie on Jopati, Kochi, George. We are all these people. They're not credible people. Listen, if they
now my question will be this. I'm not bragging. Why
would not know the woman name? What is know the woman name? Are you living in America?
I'm not bragging.
You living in America?
I'm not bragging. I'm not in America. I'm in Liberia.
Okay.
I'm not bragging.
If she living in America, it will know her name. We will find out about her. What kind of news start into? Let me tell you something. First of all, the car that she's talking about, Range Rover, BMW, are in a car factory in Europe yet. Anything that coming from the platform, I don't buy the story. This spoon is in line with Jeremiah Kuhn. He believe he got a notion that Baka they in the corridor believe that Baka will not survive the 2029. So Jeremiah Kuhn by 2027.
My question is this. My question to you now is this. My question to you now is this. Now, I'm not backing Stanton Waterspoon. Let's get this clear. The fact that the lady can come publicly and say such a thing, maybe she might be able to say, I want to reach out to Mr. Prince Harry, and then she does not have Mr. Prince Harry's number. Maybe she want to reach out to other people, she does not have the number. You know, other people think that maybe that platform is the wide range watch platform. That's one of the reasons, maybe. So now my question to you is this. Why you think that he mentioned the vice president name into this?
Listen to me, brother. I'm not political novice. I'm not political novice. This could be the serious setup to dump to settle the fast, to settle the to settle the speaker, especially probably the speaker can call the vice president. What she gets, she's saying it. Let's look at the other side of the speaker too.
No, not she said. If you listen to the recording, he said go to the vice president. It's in the recording. You let go to the vice president. Now, what we can do now is to pressurize the vice president to respond to the issue. And somebody said yesterday that she took the complaint to the vice president. The vice president tried to intervene. That was the reason why the vice president name was mentioned in that recording.
Let me tell you something, brother.
Because yesterday when I posted, I said, I hope it is not some of the cars that the vice president used to distribute on some of the office staff. And then the president said, no, it was not some of the cars. But the reason why the vice president name was mentioned was because he tried to settle the issue between she and also the region speaker, Richard Combs. So now we can pressure the vice president office to come on and tell us the actual story that is happening between those two people.
You mean number of what to know? You have to know the woman name. They will know everything about her. Her name and where she's living will know. Like the thing we so deep beyond to find it. Let me tell you something. The same woman, they were running down with the Unity Party. So everything that in a closet, we're not crying wolf for them. Let me tell you today, I see where the situation they will start backing Prophet Kide. I said, wait, you're getting no, you're not normal. The Prophet Kide that destroy your cause, your president. Even the point in jail for 10 years, I won't care. CDC will not care. We not care about that story. The woman, the same woman was wanting Danny. Danny was the same Unity Party. Because Tina E will fail what now she want to crumble. No. Let me tell you, if we know her name and she lives in America, everybody will know who the woman is. First of all, let the player, I'm not buying your story. Oh, the man will force me, that's a business, that they force them. These people lying.
The only problem that we got here, I got here is you can use the office to do a lot of things. You can use the office to abuse people. You can use the office for people to be crying, because the reason why you see that some of us are into this to criticize this problem is this, because number one, he came in as an illegal speaker. Number one, he came in as an illegal speaker. Number two, he worked at the will and pleasure of the executive. You understand?
When they send them out the children, they send them out that board, they read that guy. You say this particular woman made any statement, but like, leader United Party people, but if leader United Party people, they're eating their own.
But Southern does not concern the woman who bringing the allegation. The Southern of the children does not concern.
But Jake, let me come in here. Jake, just a minute. Let me come in here.
But you start crying over the people.
Jake, this woman is a businesswoman, according to her.
What her name?
I don't think, as per the discussion at the time, I don't think it has reached to that place that she felt comfortable putting her name out there. But the major thing that I want to look at is this speaker has a consistent record of abusing women. A consistent record. People like Mandela Cooper, they know what they're there for, whatever political reason that they're there for. But this is not the first time people have complained on this man.
Okay.
This is not the second time, nor the third time. For me, what I'm looking at is that if people at this particular level can start to abuse people, especially women, and think that they can get away with it, and that these women will have to use media institutions to, voice out their frustration before they can come in to say, let's pay, then it's terrible. Then imagine what government officials are doing. I mean, those other land government officials like deputy ministers and what have you. If the speaker can do these things and tell that woman, go to anybody, go anywhere you want, go. This is just similar thing that happened to that lady girl with J. Brian McGill. Today, J. Brian McGill is appointed. And the reason why the police was giving his certificate was because they wanted to clear him. And that's what they did. After this J. Brian McGill guy raped this 14-year-old girl, they decided that, look, the man is close to the system. We'll put you under the carpet. The thing will be finished. Today, J. Brian McGill is deputy minister at the Ministry of State for Presidential Affairs. He is a deputy minister. J. Brian McGill. Let another person hear how you call himself Peter Bonjala. The case have not even gone to court yet. They've not even come down with the case, to hear the full case yet. So what I'm saying is that to see people who are closely associated with this regime abusing people, sexually harassing people is scary. It means that our nation is not safe. It means that our country is in a terrible state. This is terrible for our country. But again, there where we are, I think time have caught up with us. So we are
Let
going
them
to
eat
give
their own, man. Let them eat
we are
their
going
own.
to give our brother Roland his 2 minutes, and you will have your 2 as we round up from here. My brother Roland, let's hear
Okay,
from you, sir.
thank you. It was a nice discussion, just like I came in late. But I just want to make this clear because the speaker is a third person in command. Why you think other women cannot come out to talk about the deputy speaker? Why you think other women cannot come out to talk about the deputy speaker? Why you think over 5 or 4 women cannot come out to talk about the deputy speaker? Number one, why you think that the illegal process that went on, other people are not talking, other people are talking about it? The next thing is it the only speaker that is in the House of Representatives? Or is in the only person rather who is in the House of Representatives that only women can come out to talk about it? Is in the only finest person in the House of Representatives? No. Even if they check in the finest people in the House of Representatives that women can talk about, you will not even contemplate. They got other people then who are even finer than him. But this is a character that continues to be proven. That is a character. The reason is the speaker had done too many plays somewhere around. So positively, it might be like this. If I want money, once I know that the speaker myself got play somewhere, I just come out and say, no, you have to give me so money. If you not do this, I can do that. Probably it might be. So because he has done too much play around, and other people are seeing it like a play ball, people want to enter into that process now to make it as a money making team. Like the same way now it happening at the House of Representatives. The moment few representatives want money from the government, what they will do, they say we want to remove the speaker. The moment they say want to remove the speaker, you will see the government, the executive will come outside with money to start dishing money. So this is the same way now the speaker now have been checkmarked. Most of these young girls and most of these women that are seeing these days now, they want to just have a communication with the speaker, just enter into a bedroom and do what they want to do. And then the next day, when you're not able to comply to what have been discussed, they just come out and say, yes, it's supposed to be this way. But he's supposed to know that he's a third person in command and a position and also his office. So you can't be able to use the office in that manner. And also adapting the vice president to a discussion, that's a key. We need to ask the vice president, what is the relationship between the speaker and him plus that madam that today he have been involved into this? We shouldn't leave the vice president outside of this thing, because his name was mentioned. Like I always said, the name was mentioned. The vice president is one of the best presidents that can clear the doubt. Now maybe I went in to settle a problem, a bigger problem. Then now my dear brother, Mr. Woman, will be able to understand that yes, what we're saying here now is true. But because he said he wanted a little name, so we need to ask the vice president to tell us more about this, because he has been handling the issue, he has been handling the case. But now, my last for me to close is that the speaker should know that he's a reputable person. He shouldn't be a playboy playing around, even though he took somebody from there illegally, that he do not respect the office, he do not go by the procedure. That's why you see that he's not respecting the office. But all by all costs, he should be able to respect the office. Why did he pay the lady overnight? Why did he pay the lady that amount of money overnight? Why he didn't stand by his word to say, I will not do it as he said, and then stand that we see whether the lady is going to post that picture. If the speaker are going to stand and say you're not paying that money, in the next week that lady are going to post that picture or the video.
Listen,
to get her money outside.
Yeah, let me close quick again. Let me tell you, I'm on the street. Let me tell you.
No, that you're closing.
Yeah, listen to me. Yeah, I'm a closing topic. I'm on the street. I know why I'm talking. Let me tell you. You see the president of any nation, vice president, especially all part of the world, and the speaker are the most powerful people everywhere in any great country. If I get access to get a naked picture, especially if that woman living in America, she will sell that video for $500,000. They get when Ray J that video sold, that or celebrity that video saying that my vice speaker of the country in your place. They get lalos. They get lalos. Everyone in America, you just say, I get it, put it here, give me $250,000. Give me $200,000.
But you think the speaker care about that? You think the speaker care about that? How many women are talking about the speaker?
Wait, let me tell you, so a speaker the speaker's video surfaced in the Republic of Liberia. Let me tell you, you will be impeached. Vice President video surface, you will be impeached. The president video, who will do business with you in the country? Well, where can I go you to be thinking so? In your video
But
surface in the
the first video that came out, the first video that the lady brought up, that's what made the speaker scared to even go and complete
when
that
I make that video,
to pay the lady money.
if you many short I talk about naked video. Naked video different from wearing clothes. First of all, she lied. She said she get naked video. She call her knee on spoon. Brother, anything that comes from her spoon.
I don't want you to say that she's lied, because what if she come out to post the video now? It's just not because she paid the money. What we're supposed to say now is she posted the money. Now she can't do anything because her money have been paid. Anytime she posts that video now, the law will take
She never had naked video.
But the first video showed that she got naked video. How will a speaker be unaware with a short trouser? And that's the first convincing aspect of it.
The speaker, listen to me. Bro, the speaker know they love him. That's why he allowed that video. Let me tell you, you think the speaker will be naked? You allow to leave a horse? Let me what thing you be thinking to when people the speaker that speak of the country, I will bring I will bring it down. Then I will allow you to leave my cover, get my security.
How would the speaker know that? How would the speaker know that the madam recorded him?
But you see what she said when the speaker she knew that she called out, she dropped the phone and she said she called it recording on spoon talk.
That was the first recording.
Listen to me.
The first recording.
I don't let Rachel Kun, but that woman, she featured. She Unity Party. That they eat their own. She was down one with them. You're not try for the bereaved. You gotta support the former president. You gotta let them do that infighting fight. And they carry on spoon talk. Let them do that fight. They don't want to tell level. You're gonna be buying the people's story. That they kill each other. When CDC them we have
to amplify the story to be us out there, so everybody can know that this is one of the police.
Thank you so much, Jake.
Yeah, the real story will push it further. Not a stupid story. They will come
I want to appreciate all of you.
I'm not bad if you stupid story. Let the killer say.
We also want to thank our many listeners. I want to say thanks to all of you.
Okay, thank you.
Those of you who disagree and even agree with us, this is the essence of, democracy and, what we do. So again, I want to say thanks to all of you. Until we meet again, I'm sorry today we had some glitches along the way. It was because of some technical issue, but we can assure you that we take care of that. So until we meet again, I want to say thank you, and don't forget to follow, like, and share the page. So from our end, before we leave, let's make this announcement. For those of you who already know, or for those of you who don't know, the CDC USA will be having her national convention from the 24th of June to the 28th, and it will be in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. So all of you are welcome. Save the date from June the 24th to the 28th, and we'll be in Philadelphia, where we'll be having our national convention, where we are expected to receive His Excellency President Dr. George Manneh Weah. So let's plan, save the date, plan, and put yourself together so that all of us can get ready to do what we are supposed to do. Again, if you are living in the DMV area, if you are a citizen and living in Virginia, Washington, D.C., and in Maryland, and you are not in our chat room or you are not connected with the chapter, please get to us. This is the number that you can use to get to us, and we'll definitely get back to you. So use this number, 443-991-3356. Use this number and get to us if you are a citizen living in Washington, D.C., in Maryland or Virginia, in the DMV area. Please get to us so that we can add you in the chat room. You have a big family, you have a very big chapter. So get to us, and then we'll definitely add you in the chat room and introduce you to the family. Until we meet again, my people, I want to say thanks to all of you. Have yourself a God-blessed day, and bye from our end.
We want to encourage those who want to remain corrupt and steal money, that I beg them. The money should be used to bless our people. Thank you, and God bless.